So we're halfway through. We just passed our 90-day point, so that's a midterm.
Coming back from the break was tough. Next door had 8 kids out yesterday. We are dealing with a lot of colds and flus right now. I disinfect my desks every single day. I have 3 out with confirmed flu right now. I have 2 home with just a fever that's not confirmed yet. Not only is this horrible for them feeling that way, but now they're missing all of this stuff in school. So now we're gonna have to go back and reteach those kids, who 2 of them were in blue, and we hope that they're not gonna fall back. You know, I'm gonna do all I can to get them there. A lot of their parents have said, can you send us things home? I don't really like to send it home and have them do it when they're sick. I'd rather have them come in when you're fully there, and let's kind of recap. But the colds are a huge battle in January, February right now. We have middle of the year testing. It's called dibble testing. What the kids have to do is I call them over one by one, and they have 1 minute for each test. So we do nonsense words, so there are words that they can't memorize, like cat, dog, log. They can't memorize them. So we know exactly if it's the beginning, middle, or ending sound of the word that they're having trouble with. Depending on where their fluency adds up to be, depends on where they'll be for their next grouping and where I need to move on for their learning.
So now that they've been tested, what happens when they're placed into a new tier? Well, let me try to break it down for you. Throughout Waterbury Public Schools, all students in grade K through 3 receive foundations at the Tier 1 level. Every day, students get 90 minutes of core instructions in whole group, as well as differentiated small group instruction. Every student learns differently, and this small group instruction helps meet their individual needs. However, if progress monitoring shows that a student is falling behind, they're placed into Tier 2. These students receive an individual reading plan, and 3 days a week, they get an additional 30 minutes of targeted instruction. If these students still do not show progress, they're moved into Tier 3. These students will work with reading specialists 5 times a week and are progress monitored weekly. With this early intervention, students who need more intensive programs can be identified early before undergoing years of struggle.
Skills sometimes fall into place in January when kids are having trouble, like in December. It takes a while. They catch on quick because they're young and their brain is ready to learn. Every child, I guess, is different, but there's a lot of similarities between kids too. So I try to find what's the same and work on that to help.
So as we're ending January, we're kind of wrapping up things. We're talking about Martin Luther King, we're talking about winter and snow, all of our cold season remedies to try and keep together. And as we move on to February, we're jam-packed in February. We're gonna come up with Groundhog Day, the 100th day of school, which is a big celebration here. And we have Valentine's Day, of course, when we all spread kindness and love. We're excited.